just love bass fishing. I love for the camaraderie just as much as I do the fishing.
People are gonna be like, is this a fishing show or a talk show? We're like, both.
Both.
And as soon as I kind of heard your whole like demeanor, I'm like, I like this guy.
Dude.
He's probably jokes every second he can get.
There ain't nothing serious out here, okay? There ain't nothing serious out here. The only reason you're out here is to have fun. And people forget that. And that's really the truth in it. We all started this because we loved it. When I was a kid, I thought my name was Damn It Donavan for a long time.
Damn it.
Damn It Donavan. And I still get those from him. I'll call him when I do bad in the tournament. Somebody like, damn it, Donovan, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. I'm just out there just frolicking. Just, you know, just stinking up the lake. It's fun.
Say where we're at. Be yourself.
Oh.
No fluff. No censorship.
All right.
Censor stupid.
All right. So we're on the St. Lawrence River. Everybody comes up here, catches them. I'll be honest. They're smart. I'm not really impressed. They should be dumb. They're supposed to be dumber than our little Tennessee bites, but they're not. So we'll see. It is beautiful. Most beautiful place I ever fished. So
let's get it.
We'll get it. And in Alexandria, walking around the bars.
How'd that go?
It was fun as shit. It all started, we were at dinner and we ordered a beer. And Christian's like, let's go in that bar, just one beer. And we're like, all right. And me and Mike was like, we're going one beer. Dude, 4 bars later, we was all drunk. we was like a quarter mile from the ramp or the house. So Mike was like, well, who's driving? I'm like, well, you own your own company. I was like, Christian wants to fish for a living, so he can't have a DUI. I said, I have a security clearance, I can't have a DUI, so it's you. And he's like, all right. And I sit up there with the GPS. I was like, all right, you're going to go right up here, and there's a stop sign. You're going to stop all the way. He's like, all right. And we eased our way home, and we hit the hotel parking lot. We was like, yeah, buddy. Which I ain't seen a cop up here once.
Although you see Border Patrol every day.
Oh, really?
I did when I was up here.
I hadn't seen them either.
You will. And thank God for them.
I was over in Canada and didn't even know it, which I got a Canadian fishing license. But over there's Canada, I didn't know it.
Yeah.
I'm just over fishing, lottie-dottie. I'm on the phone with my wife, I'm like, hell, I'm in Canada. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. But now we've just been hanging out. I do love it up here, though. We went out in the lake yesterday. Yesterday, and between 3 boats, we probably caught 100 bass.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy. I wish we could go to the lake and it wasn't cut off. That's where we'd be right
Lake's
now.
cut off?
I wish it was, because that's where I'd be. I'd be out there.
Yeah, but we caught them while we were bed fishing.
Yeah.
So we caught them bed fishing more out here.
Yeah.
We did go to the lake. One day it was glass at 12:30, which was weird.
Dude, yesterday evening, the lake looked like glass. It was just slick, and it was beautiful. We're about to go look at the Rob G hole.
All right.
I think everybody else is out here looking at the Rob G hole.
The next time I get up here with a group of guys,
yeah.
I heard you can Airbnb in one of those cabins on the islands.
Oh, really?
But get the smaller ones with a boat slip.
Yeah.
They Airbnb some of those out, and they're cheap. No one rents them out because no one has a boat to do it.
Are you serious?
Or think everyone has a place up here, so travelers coming from afar, they ain't gonna bring their boat.
No.
Except for us.
Yeah. Oh, she's a little crazy out here. Dude, it wasn't this bad when I come got you. It just started this.
I bring this wind, baby.
I don't care.
I'm blowing smoke.
That's it. I like it. The bigger, the better. There ain't nothing like rolling in 4-footers and whacking them. So we go to St. Clair a lot. And St. Clair rarely gets where you can't fish, where it's like the way it's shaped. But we've been out like 4 and 5 footers out at the shipping channel and just catching them.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to watch him fish, so the wave is like, you know, it's that damn tall. and they'll come through the top of the wave and be above your head. Like, you'll be like, it's like flying a kite. But no, I'm gonna go there and catch a few. I think I figured out a little something to get them to bite. I'm gonna go check it. I don't think people realize how big this place really is.
No.
I mean,
it goes into Niagara Falls. That's how I define it.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water.
Well, I was gonna say I've been in Niagara Falls and pictures don't do it justice either.
I'm gonna try to stop on my way down.
Dude, have you ever been?
No.
You need to.
I could have on the way up, but I didn't really have time.
Yeah. So, I love, like, we went for, me and my wife went for 3 days or 4. And that's, if you go much longer, you get bored. But 3 or 4 days is enough time to do everything. And that was one of the coolest little vacations we've ever been on.
I'm fine if I stop with my RV for 3 hours just to see it.
Just to see, oh yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I'll show you later the vacation I just had with the harvest house. This guy drove me 57 miles on backwood trails.
Are you serious? That's cool as shit.
I offered him gas money. He goes, no. And then we stopped by a bar. He had a beer. I just wanted French fries. He bought me French fries. And let me stay for free. I'm like, did we just become best friends? So I let him fly my drone. He's got a pond, spring fed. We can film baits in there. I'm like, dude, we're going to do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Stay on his property and camp.
Yeah.
And it's only 45 minutes from here. I got a free place for us to stay. You can crash my RV.
That's wild.
I'm on a vacation up here for a week.
Dude, I literally told my wife, if I don't make any cues, the end of next month, I'll bring my ass back up here.
I will too.
Like the end of August, I'll come up here fishing.
Maybe we get Shannon come up.
We'll get. You ain't getting Shannon nowhere. It takes him 3 days to drive up here. I love the TikToks. It's like, you know, it's the TikToks about being poor. It's like, you know, people say they ain't got nothing. It's like, poor people got a lot. They're just good at being poor. That's why they're good at fixing stuff.
I think it's better to grow up poor than it is rich.
It is.
Shannon did.
Yeah. So like.
I did. Lower middle class.
100%. Me too. Like this. Dude, I fished out of a 16-foot Stratus from the time I was. The same boat. Papa bought it when I was 7. And I literally got a new boat when I was like 24. And it was a 20 SS Stratus with a 200 Johnson Venom. And I thought I was like, uptown. And, but like this boat right here has always been my dream to have a new 21-foot 250. Back when I was a little kid, I wanted a Ranger, but I learned it really wasn't that cool.
How did you pay for this boat? You're a realtor, right? Or what do you do?
No, I work a 40.
Oh, okay.
I'm a buyer for a company. Now, me and my wife do real estate on the side, and she owns a car lot in the garage. Her family does.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, I've worked fishing, but I'm here to tell you, like, I've won 1 BFL, and I won it out of my trike with like an 03 TR21, and it was the oldest boat on the final day. It was a 2-day super. And I had the oldest boat, and I won. It was hilarious because, like, everybody else had new stuff. So the boat really don't matter.
I feel like, you know, I bought a brand new one. When mine had a commission check, that was like $26K when I was a recruiter. Yeah, I owed on my house. I owed on the truck. I said, I'll buy a boat.
Yeah.
And I got a tracker. The 175 with 75 horses goes 40. I can fish a tournament in it. There's one kid that does in the open, Joey.
Oh, he's bad to the bone.
I know
I love it. I say, like, the one thing I would like to, because I joked about, like, the YouTube stuff. The one thing I really want to tell people about fishing is bass fishing, they want to sell, you know, they want to sell $400 rods and $500 rods and $300 reels. Dude, the most expensive rod I have in this boat is, I might have paid $150 for it. And I run Regal spinning reels, and the spinning reels are $60 a piece. They're cheap as shit, and they're good. They're smooth. They work. And And now they don't last as long as like a...
So if we start like a YouTube for you, it'd almost be like the everyday fisherman type of deal.
Yeah, like
it's above a Walmart rod at $50.
Yeah, like dude, I do like $150 stuff. Like I don't spend that much money on like rods and reels.
Well, that's why I like cashing, because when I got into a better rods,
Yeah.
they had like $140 to $180
Yeah.
and lifetime guarantee. You
Yeah.
break it, you buy it for cost again or whatever.
Exactly, and that's what you want, in my opinion. I think we all focus on you got to have a $400 rod to catch a bass. Somebody can catch a bass, they'll catch them on a Mickey Mouse rod. It don't matter. Now there is stuff. There's more. The more you get into technique specific things, the more expensive stuff gets. But I mean, for the most part, a basic spinning reel, you can spend $180 on a rod and reel and it'd be good. My favorite rod I own was it's actually a custom rod, and when I break it, it's over. We call it the baby, because I've caught more bass on it than anything. I think it's like $150. Oh, that ain't my boy. I thought that was Christian. You think
The camera's out, they all get excited.
Oh, they all get excited.
You should have seen on Champlain. Shannon, obviously, he's got all the sponsors and everything, and I'm on the back. And he's like, we're going to pull over this cove here. There's a restaurant. But we fished it first.
Yeah.
So all these ladies and guys and kids and whatever were looking at this pro bass fisherman, all stickered up with a cameraman, and we pull into the dock and walk right on in. And they were probably all like, who is this guy?
Who is this? We're about to look at this. Holy cow, look how many boats are out. You know how many boats I've seen today? Like 4 all day long. Pull out here, it's going down. They said Corey Johnson or Chris Johnson was out here this morning on the invitationals. See, the one thing we do that's funny is the little tackle shop. And honestly, we do our tackle shop we really just do the stuff that's hard to get, like the Japanese stuff. And honestly, it's trendy stuff. I don't stock a ton of stuff, but if you're looking for something like Sakamata shads, things of that nature, we got that. So how much do you think it costs to get 9 packs of fuzzy dice overnighted from Bristol, Tennessee to Alexandria Bay in New York?
I have no idea.
Try $138.
Why did you want to get fuzzy dice?
Because we're going to show them something a little different. I got a few, but
And Dollar General doesn't have it?
Nah, they don't have fuzzy dice. Not the fuzzy dice you're thinking about. We're talking about smallmouth candy fuzzy dice. We're about to ease out here in the middle of everybody.
Okay.
About to sneak out here a little piece. That's hilarious.
I know, we pull up right on them. You're easy to recognize. Oh no, I thought you were... How you doing? Good.
What the hell are you doing? I was like, this is good. This is great.
I mean, from behind, that looks just like Dylan.
That's it. Listen. I like awkward moments. They make my day. They're always good.
Awkward Moments is my middle name.
I mean, that's great. I take them.
Well, the best part is, it's like there's no shame. He don't know who I am.
That's it. It don't matter.
What's your most awkward moment?
I have a good awkward moment the other day.
All right.
So it's 4th of July weekend. We're going swimming. We're not going fishing. I got my woman, a buddy of mine, and me. And we're trying to get the boat in the water. Well, our boat length of the house, we was putting in that's 3 wide. Well, I look down there, and there's 2 trucks each side of the ramp, and the middle's open. And there's like 4 people lined up, and I just figure they don't want to back down the middle of the ramp between 2 vehicles. So I just skip everybody, start backing down. Well, what I realized is neither one of them could back down, and both trailers were inwards, and you couldn't get between them. So then I had to wait for one of them to move, and I backed my trailer in. I just skipped everybody with everybody watching me, and honestly, I felt like a piece of crap, but it kind of worked out because we'd have been there a hot minute waiting. My wife called me an asshole. I tend to agree, but it happened. It was
She
funny.
don't call you that every day, does she?
I mean, no, not every day, but sometimes. When I earn it, you know. I earn them sometimes. You just know it.
You're talking about the serious asshole, not the joking asshole. Yeah.
No, she calls me joking. Yeah, no, she don't call me serious asshole. She thought it was funny, the whole thing. She was waiting on me to get cussed out by the dude, which he had every right to. So, it was kind of funny. Very awkward. I did feel like a piece of crap after I done it. Oh, they're out here.
What were you like in high school?
Me in high school? Dude, so in high school, I was honestly, like, I fished my whole life, but I was a little bit of a wild child. So in high school, I used to race dirt bikes and we rode snowboards. Like, because I'm originally from West Virginia.
Okay.
So we used to race dirt bikes. I mean, we rode, which our family owns quite a bit of property, so we had our own dirt bike track and everything we'd built and maintained, and then like we would go to house parties. I'd get out. We'd act stupid. Honestly, looking back now, I'm surprised I didn't get in real trouble or get hurt or whatever. But there was about 4 of us, and we all just hung out all the time and cut up. We've been to a few, you know, stuff you don't. We've done stuff you don't talk about, but
Right.
it's fun.
Back before cell phones and digital
Dude,
cameras, it's
back
like
before everybody filmed everything.
just a couple of Polaroids and
Yeah, they don't have, I'm glad we didn't have Life 360 then, because I used to sneak out of the house and everything. Nobody didn't know where I was at. I just out running around. Oh, there's some big ones down there. Eat it. Oh, he blew smoke on it. Here comes the second one. We'll see what she does. Go, girl, go. Oh, come on. Come on. They're right here. Let me show you them fuzzy dice. I'm going to show you the fuzzy dice. There's your fuzzy dice.
ah.
Yeah.
What did that one bait company call them at ICAST this year? Fuzzy Nuts?
Fuzzy nuts.
I think that's a genius name because you can just play with that all day, and kids know what it means, but
Fuzzy nuts. Yeah, exactly.
they get say it in front of their parents and not get in trouble.
Exactly.
My favorite thing, my dad would call our dog when he was pissed off at him or he was being an idiot. He's like, "Get over here, numbnuts."
So, I've been called that by my papa my whole life. Numb nuts.
Your whole life?
Oh yeah, numb nuts, dumbass. When I was a kid, I thought my name was Damn It Donavan for a long time.
Damn it.
Damn it, Donavan. And I still get those from him. I'll call him when I do bad in the tournament. Somebody like, "Damn it, Donavan, what are you doing?" Like, I don't know. I'm just out there just frolicking. Just, you know, just stinking up the lake. It's fine. That bad. Yeah, you. I'm looking at you. You know you're dead ass wrong. Yeah, I'm still here. I can look at what you're looking at. Hell, they're under his boat. He pulled up on the fish. Karma says I slapped one. Oh, that's funny. The locals are out here.
No, the funny thing with you is when Shannon's like, oh, that's my buddy Donovan, let's go talk with him. And as soon as I kind of heard your whole like demeanor, I'm like, I like this guy.
Dude,
He's probably jokes every second he can get.
there ain't nothing serious out here, okay? There ain't nothing serious out here. People come out here, you know, I don't, you know, I'm not that great of a bass fisherman, but the only reason you're out here is to have fun, and people forget that, and that's really the truth in it. We all started this because we loved it. I'm doing something wrong with a drop shot. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the bait. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna figure it out. Heavy.
What do you think of the fuzzy dice?
I definitely think they got their place. They, I think I need this one. You're fine. They definitely have their place. And I mean, I like all the different versions now. You don't have to just buy one brand. We've been throwing another version of, it's not quite a fuzzy dice, but it's like one, and it's very impressive.
Yeah.
It catches them. Go to a 3/8, see what happens. Maybe it flows the current a little bit more. They ought to be biting though if this wind blowing, pushing that current in. Oh, I'm sorry, I should put that
Oh, you're
back.
good.
That current is rolling. Look at that buoy.
You gotta remember, after I was a golf pro too, I also caddied. So it's like, pretend I'm your caddy out here.
Yeah.
Shannon was like, yeah, you better caddy. It's like, I need you to rig all my shit the night before and all this other stuff. And it's like, you'll get 10%.
Shannon talks good shit till you talk shit back, and he gets a little, he gets his feelings a little bit. Gotta watch him. I do love Shannon though. I gotta call him back. So he called us the other night. This is right before the bar hopping debacle happened. And we were at dinner, and I told him I'd call him back. And we got buddy Jimmy that will never call you back when he says that. And I literally go, I won't do a Jimmy on you, not call you back. Well, it's been 2 days.
Yeah.
I still ain't called him back, so I guess I did.
He knows you're practicing though.
Yeah.
Does your wife say that too?
I said, I'm the smartest person I know sometimes. So I talk to myself. I'm just kidding, I'm an idiot. Oh, they're fixing to get a minnow to the goozle. You did bring the wind with you, I'll give you that.
I did.
Everybody acts like this smallmouthing up here is easy. It ain't that easy.
Right.
You can see them on the scope.
Right off that ledge.
Yeah, they'll come meet my bait. They won't eat when they get there. Watch them. They might not come meet the bait, honestly. They've been messed with so much today, I doubt they ain't gonna bite. I mean, they're there, but they're not gonna bite. Unless you're boat one, you ain't getting this anyway. I need you to get down, Minner. Get down. That's a big, and look how big that fish is. See his tail? That's a bass, dude. See how far he come? He turned and looked at it, started towards it, and decided he wasn't gonna do it. But that's a bass. Nice one. Dude, that's a giant. Like, that's an actual giant. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably burn one here because you won't get on this anyway. So they bite, I'm swarping.
People are gonna be like, is this a fishing show or a talk show? We're like, both.
Both. Oh, look
Right
at
now it's a talk show because we ain't catching.
We ain't catching. If you had a better fisherman, you'd be at a fishing show because you'd be catching. When I lived in West Virginia, I loved the bow hunt. Like, I didn't care nothing about rifle hunting, nothing like that. But we had a cabin in Pocahontas County, West Virginia. It's right below Snowshoe Resort, which is like, it's pretty well known for skiing and snowboarding. But you could see stuff like that. I mean, it was crazy how vast it was. I can't even get my minnow down to them fish.
What's your favorite type of bass fishing? Like topwater style, do you have one?
My favorite type of bass fishing is in May, is shad spawn with a swim jig.
Okay.
It's absolute, I mean, there's nothing even close, in my opinion. That's just me, you know. And that's coming from somebody that's caught, I mean, a ton of topwater bass, which I love it. But there's nothing like swim jigging.
Yeah.
Especially like a big one, big rod, big line. And it's all visual. You get to see the bite. And you get the most insane bites because they're in a feeding mode anyway, so the bites are insane. At the house we have, when the shad spawn's going on, we have a bunch of smallmouth. Well, smallmouth get up on the bank and shad spawn, like eat shad like largemouth do during shad spawn. So we catch them on a swim jig. And I've literally had smallmouth eat my swim jig while it's still skipping. Like skipping it under undercuts and stuff like that. It's still been skipping and they blew up on it like a topwater and got it. It's crazy. Get insane bites. I fished college with my best friend and he had a Triton and he actually got rid of his Triton, got a Phoenix. And not only a Phoenix, I'm a 721 Phoenix fan. So when he bought it, he never even drove one, but he bought it. He worked at the little dealership at the time, bought this boat. We take it to Florida, fish a national championship out of it. And we run in like 3-footers at 70 mile an hour. And in there once did it ever like jar me really hard. And I've literally rode in his for 2 years. And it just impressed me. And then when I bought mine, I mean, it still impresses me. It makes me look like a good driver. And I'm not that good of a boat driver, but they ride so good. And I've had several, you'll have co-anglers, and we finished second at a national championship one year. And we had a cameraman. And I'll never forget him looking at me and landing and going, well, I'm glad we're in a Phoenix, because there's Phoenix and there's other boats. And he was somebody that filmed for the BPT at the time. So he's rode in them all.
During the Bassmaster Classic, the kid that picked me up just as a volunteer to drive around media people,
oh, God, that's a giant, dude.
He bit it hard.
It was a freaking giant. I should have retied a while back. Fuzzy dice.
What's the trim of this again?
The
name of it? The name
721.
So he was on a 721 as well, but I've never been on one.
Yeah.
And it was Lake Fork during the Classic. You remember how windy that was?
Yeah.
I was out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For 4 hours. And this dude clipped a wave that got us, I swear to God, 7 feet in the air.
Oh, really?
And it landed, and I said, what trim boat is this?
Yeah, because they land soft. It's just like, yeah, it's nothing.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, dude, so at the Upper Chesapeake the other day, I'm running in on the last day, and the wind had got up pretty heavy like this. And where did mosquito hooks go? There. God, I can't believe I broke that fish off. That pisses me off. That's a big one. Eat the fuzzy dice, though. There's a reason she paid $130 to send them up here. And honestly, I don't know if they're going to bite them or not. I was just taking it on a chance. But they need something different. So I really don't know if they're going to bite them. And honestly, if she'd have called me and told me it was going to be $130, I told her I didn't need them. Not for $130, but I might change my mind after that. Because these fish have been hammered today, and he still bit.
And everyone's fishing here.
I mean, yeah, look. What's that, the fifth boat fished around us?
Yeah. But yeah, back to the Phoenix. So it was windy as heck, and it's like I had even my tracker handles well in like 4-footers.
Yeah.
But I'm only going 40.
Yeah.
And it has got V holes, so it's like I can cut pretty good. And guys are like, "Are you sure you want to be out here?" I'm like, "I'm good. It'll make it." But when you're going faster speeds, like the 721 Phoenix, and I asked one guy at the Classic, and he summed it up well. I asked actually the Phoenix guy.
Yeah.
I said, "Look, I love Skeeters and Phoenix. I don't know the difference. I'm not there yet in my research."
Yeah.
And he goes, Skeeter is your fishing platform boat. Phoenix is your driving boat.
Yes, this thing, in my opinion, is like it's like driving a hot rod. It cuts, it handles, it's on rails all the time. And I would honestly tell people, like, especially, like, I want to say, like, parents that's going to buy their kids a boat to go fish college in. And, you know, they're going to buy them a big boat for $250 something, and they're going to put them in a 70-mile-an-hour boat. And these are 70-plus mile-an-hour boats. But I would tell you that a 721 Phoenix is about the best, because honestly, in my opinion, it's probably the safest. It don't kill hook. You can't really, it's on a rail all the time.
What's a kill hook for people that don't know?
So a kill hook is when you're cornering,
Yeah.
and your kill catches, and it'll turn you at 360. And we done one in a Triton one day at 65 mile an hour, and I was laying on my buddy's lap when it was over, and it was scary. It's one of the most scariest things that ever happened in a boat, because it was a blink of an eye. Like, there was no, and it wasn't his fault. It wasn't driver error. It was, we were in a left-hand turn, and like we popped over a wave, and when it dropped over, it just caught, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, you're in it for a ride. But these boats, the way they're shaped, they don't hook. So
You just skid.
you'll slide, yeah.
Just slide.
Yeah, well, and they just stay hooked to the water. They don't. I mean, I trust this boat, like, running wise and blast off stuff. I don't flinch. I've had this thing, like, I've actually scared myself a couple times where I've been like in there like this, like, because I've come off a wave funny or whatever, and it's good. Like, it scared me, but it just come back down, landed soft, was good to go. I forgot to get a sinker out. Look at me.
We're talking boats.
Talking boats. I need a sinker.
Phoenix will appreciate it.
Phoenix will appreciate it. But I'm serious about that. We kill hooked a Triton one day. It was terrifying.
Yeah, I never did that.
It ain't no good. You don't want to.
Was it choppy or is it smooth?
It was on blast off. We was on Lewis Smith. I can show you where it was at. We was in a 90-degree left-hand turn. And actually, we were trying to pass a guy, and we couldn't get around him because it's kind of narrow, and he was just doing what we was doing, running same kind of lines we was, and then he trimmed it down a little bit, the corner, and it just hooked.
But not this thing.
No, these won't hook. They'll cut through the wave, or they don't even really slide. I mean, they're so planted to the water, it's insane. So they did eat a fuzzy dice. Disclosure, that's the first one I've had eat a fuzzy dice.
Oh, so it got your dice excited.
So it got my dice excited, yes. I've been gone for this will be the second week I've been gone from the house.
Now your job lets you do that?
Yeah. I'm lucky I got a cool manager, the only reason why. Otherwise, my other manager wasn't that cool, he wouldn't let me done it. I used to fish Toyotas before I come to Bass Open.
Oh, okay.
Since I've been a little kid, though, I've wanted to be Elite Series angler since I was little. Honestly, growing up, we just didn't have... Well, nobody in my family tournament fished. So I didn't start tournament fishing until I got to college, honestly. And I've had to learn a lot quick. Because I'm here to tell you, fishing college and fishing this, it's a stout group of men and women. I mean, it's insane how good they are. And they're good people. I mean, you get to meet a good group of people. And y'all have a common interest, and it's a good time. I can't believe I broke that fish off. That makes me so mad. I don't break fish off.
Was it that same big one that I was looking at on the graph? Probably.
It was the one you was looking at when I set the hook. It was that one. Yeah, it was that one. It was a freaking giant.
6 pound plus smallie if it was a smallie.
If it was, I'm not gonna say 6. She's a big one. I'm gonna say she's 4 plus all day. There's one on it now.
All right.
She's gonna chase it down.
They like these ledges, huh?
They like the break. They like the ledge. Which is fine with me. It reminds me of home.
Right. What's your home lake?
My home lake's South Holston, but I'm a big TVA Tennessee River fan. We fish a lot on the Tennessee River. Which cool is my home lake is on the top 100 lakes this year.
Nice.
So, I mean, I don't really want nobody to know it's good, to be honest. I don't like that, but
it's on the list.
It's on the list. So I'll claim it then, but I don't tell people it's good. I tell them it sucks usually. I don't want nobody to know about it. But it ain't a very big lake either. I mean, I think it's maybe I don't know how many acres. It's like 30,000 or something like that. It's not big at all, figuratively speaking, to most of them top 100 lakes.
Do you have a favorite fishing joke?
Favorite fishing joke?
Yeah, it even could be like a one-liner or...
Man.
You might have 50.
I'm going to tell you something. Bass fishing at a, I'm just going to say, you know, once you get a little bit above like a just hobby level, when you get to where you're doing it a lot, it's kind of like your ex-wife, you know. When you first start with her, it's great. Like, y'all have a good time. You know, then you decide, like, I love this. I'm going to keep doing this. And then one day you turn around and you kind of realize, like, I've spent my life savings on this and I have nothing to show for it, you know. And then she's mad at you, you're mad at her, you get divorced, you know, but she's still winning because she done took all your money. So that's about what bass fishing is. That's really it. But
I like it.
I'll give you that one. I got another one on Lake Chickamauga I'll tell you on another day. Fishing being all about waypoints, they're over though. I think life's got pretty well into that. Now you just kind of got to get close. I also think that's why everybody's mad. I mean, you take somebody who lives on this place for, like the Johnston brothers. I mean, they still rain terror here with live scope, but I mean, it gives somebody, and I'm not saying me, it gives people a chance to keep up with them because I know what's down there now.
I like what the NPFL did, banned it first and let the old guys go there who know how to fish without it.
Yeah.
And I think there should always be a league that doesn't have it.
I agree with that. I mean, definitely. I also think that people full-heartedly believe that these young guys that scope and they watch scope on live, that's the only reason they catch them. That's crazy. Because I'm here to tell you, everybody here has a scope that we're going to fish against this week, but not everybody's going to have 25 pounds. Right. Nor even have a shot to have 25 pounds. That's really the truth in it. It just, honestly, like, it's another level.
It's not like it's 40 degrees and windy.
No, we done that at Clark's Hill. It was 27 degrees and windy.
I watched that.
God, it was cold. That is the coldest tournament I ever fished in my life. And I think it was just the multi-day after day after day after day.
Boats were frozen to the trailers.
Boats were frozen to the trailer. So, I got a funny story on that. So, first open I've ever fished, you know, I'm like a little kid. I've always wanted to fish bass, da-da-da-da. So, I'm boat 70-something. I put my boat in the trailer on the water early that morning. Like, I got there pretty early because I was pumped up. Put my boat in the water. I go sit in the truck, let the truck idle, stay warm. So right before they start calling numbers, I go out, climb my boat, push it off, open my live wells. I'm gonna go through boat check. I turn my pump ends on, nothing.
Oh.
Froze solid. So then I strip down to like a hoodie, roll my hoodie up, get my weigh-in bag, fill it up with water, pour it in the live well, and see if the research.
Right.
Nothing. Research don't work. They're froze. So I have no live wells. And bass won't let you go. I don't think MLF will either. There's good rocks out here.
So what happened?
So, it's a funny story. So I'm sitting there, and I mean, I've poured water in it, and I've flipped switches, I've done all I can do, and finally I said, Lord, you gonna let me start my openings career without making it out on time on the first day? Because I know I'm gonna catch them that morning. Like, I know I'm gonna catch them. And I said that like out loud. I walked back, flip the switch, one recirc pump kicks on. And I idle through, the old man checking live wells goes, turn your live well on. I go, buddy, it's froze. He goes, oh, they'll thaw, you're fine, go on. And he let me go. So the moral of the story is, the Lord will answer your prayers, you just gotta ask. So
It's funny you said it out loud, and instantly it started running.
it started
up.
running, yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
He's there.
He's there. I got my, I should have marked that back here. Mark is. That's a big rock. That's a big rock.
That was a good story.
Did you like that one?
Oh yeah. The thing I've loved about following you guys this year has been there's a fishing story of every guy on stage every single day.
Oh, every day. I mean, dude, this stuff, like, I just love bass fishing. I love for the camaraderie just as much as I do the fishing.
I'm more about the camaraderie.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing like a group of bass, like, I'm not even say bass fishermen, any fishermen. I mean, somebody that likes to fish. Saltwater guys, I love talking to them because they have wild stuff they do. They're next level on crazy.
Oh,
I'll
either drive all night or they'll sleep all night on
Yeah.
the boat, and they'll do crazy trips and crazy weather stories.
I mean, you think you're bad as a bone as a bass fisherman, you start talking to saltwater dudes, and it's like, holy cow.
They're pirates.
They're pirates. They're wild. They're cool.
Why's the rum gone?
The what?
Why's the rum gone?
Why's the rum gone? Yeah.
They're all Jack Sparrow, man. Wobbling on the deck.
Where'd all them waypoints go I just made? All back there. Okay. Good deal. Alright.
I'm surprised more guys don't take the time to graph. I think the older guys did when the side scan came out. In practice, they would graph a little bit more, and now the younger guys, I don't see them graphing because they're doing the research on Google Earth and all that.
Google Earth. I mean, nowadays, too, like this place, there's so many Elite Series have been had on this river. There's so much information out there on areas. Like, everybody knows that the tournament's you're probably looking where it's going to get one right here. It's going to get one right here, somewhere. Will it be up there? I don't know. I don't think so. And the only reason I say that is because they've been hammered on now for, I mean, you had the pro circuit here, or not the pro circuit, but the invitational boys here. And so that's, that accounts for quite a bit of pressure. And then you're going to have 2 more days of practice after today that they're going to get pressured. Somebody's going to catch them there. But more than likely, the tournament's going to get one. You're looking at it. Everybody knows that. So for you not to spend time here at least a day or two, it's kind of hard not to. And I'll probably spend a day and a half out here looking around because you just know if you happen to fall into them out here, you're going to do good. Where is one right over here? But I do think the art of graphing, there's something to the graph and the live scope. I think this is just as powerful as that live scope. Maybe not in the fish catching, but the fish finding. Like right there, I found 4 boulders.
Yeah, and each individual boulder is important.
Yeah.
That's what people don't realize.
Yeah.
Like, and then you can jump from rock to rock to rock to rock.
Yep.
And they may not be there, but you can hit it.
You can hit it.
And then
Oh,
leave.
100%. That's a rock pile ledge. I didn't idle that right.
Yeah, it's confirmed. I'm gonna buy a Phoenix.
You gonna buy a Phoenix?
My next boat when I'm ready to upgrade.
You just see, I don't think they're the driest riding boat out there, but they're pretty good.
Well, no, I like the rideability because I'm gonna be chasing you guys around.
Oh, yeah.
I need something faster because 40 miles an hour and 22 gallons don't get me anywhere.
No. Look at that. That's a trick to teach the youngins.
What's that?
Hold on, I'll show you how to do it again.
Should I keep looking at the screen?
Well, yeah, and I don't pass the stuff, so I love having two different brand depth finders, because when I pause one, the other one will keep running, and a lot of times, like, you go back over here, you back them up to make sure I didn't miss anything. Well, it ain't gonna back up, but it'll be fine. But I'm gonna show you. So what you do is, when you're side scanning, you side scan all the way through. I'm gonna get you wet. I can't do that.
I don't care.
So you side scan all the way through, and then you just pull your graph back and mark them. Like, you don't want to kill your side scan off the rip. Like, you want to just keep letting it go. You scan past what you want to scan, because there might be something behind it or another school of fish or something. You learn that on the TVA, because if you pause that graph, then it instantly, you're not going to see what you went over, because you're moving.
You're right.
God,
It feels refreshing, to be honest.
it feels good. I'm with you on that. But I like having another brand, because you can sit here, which I need to dial that Humminbird in. I ain't played with it much. Okay, I'll show you. So you can start seeing, that's like gravel chunk rock. So when you idle it, you don't worry about stopping it now and marking it. Which that's good right there. Look at that. Even on your down scan. So you keep idling. Which I've already marked that ledge. I caught it when we come around the first time. We're gonna go all the way out to the end though. That's a rock pile there, is what that is.
You can tell in the Humminbird pretty
Yeah,
clear.
you can tell it right there. It's got a good break. But see, I didn't know that ledge run all the way out there. Oh, that was a bad one. I ate that one under the... So then what you do is you come right here and we'll grab it. And then we'll start, and I'll back it up.
And you just watch what you ran over.
Yeah,
and then you mark it.
Yeah, you just back it right up to what you run over. Which I done marked that. So let's go back. Let's go to down imaging. So you just back it on up. And then you mark it exactly where you want it, mark it. Now when I'm fishing, I get a bite, I mark the boat. I just hit waypoint on the boat, and I keep different colored dots. Like, usually that depth finder up there has a red dot, and that's the one I mark off of. That means I caught a fish here. And like up here, it don't really matter as far as where your dot's at, because you're going to roll up with a live scope and you're going to see them. But you kind of want to keep the same line up. But in the grass now, like when you're out grass fishing, you'll start marking where you catch fish, hook a fish, whatever. You'll start seeing patterns in the grass on where they're at. The waypoint, that's where waypoints are important. Not so much to not waypoints like, you go over here and you're going to catch 20 pounds. And I mean, there's something to that. Yes, there's definitely a realm of that. But I feel like nowadays the information is more of like an area. Like, you need to know, like, it's the fact of, it's going to get one here. That's a big piece of information to know. And you just know it from watching old elites and stuff. The mouth of this river is the healthiest area out here. Like, for video, just talking about YouTube, I think we focus on too much tournament fishing because it's not the normal person. You know, your demographic is this.
It's 110 guys.
Yeah.
On the elite.
That's it.
Then, yeah.
That's it. I mean, realistically, because I laugh about the live scope, like, if we take the live scope away from the elites or whoever, you know, oh, we're going to go back to old school. No, you're not. Because I'm telling you right now, I might do it to fish tournament. I'm going to slap that scope back on that front of that boat. Because I love it.
Yeah.
I love being able to see what I'm throwing at.
It doesn't guarantee that you're going to catch it either.
It don't guarantee. We sit right there. We were sitting around 25 pounds a second ago.
Yeah.
I got one bite.
My favorite line I've ever heard from a pro I've watched TV on is Taco Vito. And
God, I
he
love
literally,
Taco.
it was like 9 a.m. and he's scoping or he's looking down. It was probably a 360 and he goes, that's a 1 o'clock fish. That's the level I want to get to.
That's the level that people don't understand. And that's it. I mean,
You can throw at it at 9 and it'll look at it,
it'll look at it.
but it won't bite
It
it.
won't bite. So me and my buddy went a lot of local stuff, and it's not that we're that good. It's that we've understood nowadays with live scope and fishing for them, we have a way of doing it. There's a method to the madness. So like, say I roll up somewhere like on that ledge and I know that that's where you're going to win at. Like I'm going to win right there. But they're not going to bite right now. Like they're not biting. They won't bite. So we move around, you know, because you never know. You don't know if they're going to bite there today or not. So you still need to go catch a limit and do your thing. So what we'll do a lot of times, you get somewhere and they start biting, like you get to catching them. You get to really catching them. You catch your limit. First thing we're going to do is we're going to fire up and go back to them big ones. And you don't know. That's why that boat wouldn't get down. I got my jack plate too high. So we'll run back to them big ones. And they may or may not be firing, but you at least know that they're biting when you get there. And you might not catch a limit there, but you might get one or two of them. And the truth is, in tournament fishing, minus somewhere like this where it's just 5 pound smallmouth, you don't have to have 5 big bites all the time. You need 2 to 3. And you need to fill with decent bites. That's how you win normal fishery. That's how you win tournaments. Here, now you need 5 5-pounders. And that's crazy to say out loud, like, but that's just really how it is. You're just talking.
We don't want to watch you staring into the abyss.
I mean, I have a hard time sometimes watching that. So when I watch I watch Bass Live a lot. Love Bass Live. It is the best teaching tool for tournament fishermen.
Right.
If they use it as such. But when I watch Bass Live on YouTube, I fast forward. Everybody does. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, they're going to catch a fish here. But I've learned more off Bass Live than anything. Because, I mean, it's like you're literally getting a ride with a pro for the day. And you're getting a ride with a pro that's leading the tournament. So I always start Bass Live. I watch day 2. I don't even watch day 1 a lot of times, unless I know that whoever was leading day 1 and they was in the boat with. So, like watching, my favorite, still to this day, my favorite Bass Live was Murray, 2023 or 2024 Murray, when Patrick Walters won. It was insane to watch how good Patrick Walters was. That's his home lake, basically.
Right.
How his decision making, like
When he got up and left the spot.
yeah, he knew what to do, and you know, even like I fish BFLs on my home lake, and I've never won on my home lake, and I mean anything local stuff we win on the home lake. So like it's hard to go out with 100 guys that are as good as they are on your home pond and win like that. Like you just don't get to do that unless you're that good.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot just riding with you guys because I grew up fishing all my life.
Yeah.
And I can fly fish, and I pond hopped a lot. Then I got into kayak fishing. Then when I got that commission check, I bought a bass boat.
Yeah.
But when you buy a bass boat, you got all this water in front of you compared to kayak. And what I like learning kayak fishing is you got to comb it.
Yeah, you got to catch it where you're at. Yeah.
There's something to that.
There's something to that. I think Jordan Lee won a classic like that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, big comeback. Boat's broke down, can't go nowhere. I don't think I'm fishing out here today. We're looking though.
While you're charging.
While we're charging, yeah. Makes me idle. Hold on, let's see what National. What is he doing?
Why is it called Rob G's hole?
We call Rob G hole because that's where last year, he should have won at. He got pushed off of it. I won't say he done it, but yeah.
G is the G unit.
The G, yeah.
He's the G unit.
The G unit, yeah.